Well, day two of the Australian PGA Championship here at the Royal Pines Resort on the Gold Coast remarkably looks to be in the record books. I'm joined by iSeekGolf.com analyst Bruce Young. And Bruce, if you'd told me last night, or even this morning when we arrived at the course, that this tournament would be, the field would be through 36 holes today, I wouldn't have believed you.
Well, and rightfully so, because the deluge that we had here for 3 hours last night really gave us all reason to believe we might not get any play done today, never mind virtually all 36 holes. So the RACV Royal Pines Resort and its staff and the golf course itself, which of course has undergone 9 holes of it at least, it's undergone such a significant redesign. Part of that process also improved drainage, and it's worked wonders. And to be able to get virtually all players through 36 holes after 2 days, I think has been a phenomenal effort by all.
Yeah, 11 out of 10 for the ground staff, and the tournament promoters will breathe a sigh of relief, of course. As well, Bruce, the course has done its job, the weather's done its job, the players have done their job too. We've got a really interesting leaderboard. Scott Strange, Wade Ormsby leading the tournament at 9 under. Probably lesser known but known names in Australian golf.
Well, they're, as you said, they fly under the radar a little bit, but they're both credentialed in their own way. Wade Ormsby's come off the back of a really exciting year for him in Europe this season. He's earned 1.2 million Australian dollars. He made it all the way to the Dubai tournament, had a great finish at the Turkish Airlines tournament. He's not a prolific winner of events as a professional. In fact, he's only won once in about 11 or 12 years as a professional golfer. That was on the Asian Tour in 2013. But you get the feeling watching him today that the progress he's making and the confidence that he's building is going to stand him in very good stead over the weekend.
Yeah, I'll be trying to take the hometown hero down, but no, there's a lot of golf to play before then. I just keep trying to do what I'm doing. Obviously, Scotty's going to be hard to beat just because he's just a class act all the way through. So, no, we'll see. Game feels all right. I feel a little bit fresher than what I did the Aussie Open just because I've had a week off and brain's a bit calmer. So, yeah, get out there, got to kind of learn this golf course. I've never been to Royal Pines before, so I'm learning it. 9 holes. New is kind of, I guess, an advantage for me because it's new for everyone. So the back nine's nice too, even though the older style of greens. But just trying to get my iron around here. Game feels pretty good, so hole some putts and try and get in the mix.
It wouldn't be a surprise to see him there. Scott Strange is actually a 2-time winner on the European Tour.
He is. He won the Wales Open and he won the Volvo China Open. And he has finished runner-up in this championship previously when it was held up at Coolum. Finished runner-up behind Robert Allenby, I think it was. So he's got some serious credentials. He's sort of lost his way a little bit, you could say, over the last 2 or 3 years, played on the One Asia and the Australasian Tour, but the fact that he's been able to win 2 fairly significant events on the European Tour makes him a genuine contender for this title.
You'd expect both to be around for the entire weekend, as you would expect the man who is 2 shots behind Adam Scott, 68, 69 to good rounds of golf. It's where you'd expect him to be. He will play tomorrow with Boo Weekley, who has really impressed us in the 3 tournaments he's played here in Australia.
And I think in many ways, Rod, if he's able to go on and win this weekend, it'll be just a reward for giving a commitment to come down and play 3 events here in Australia. He's a class player. He's won 3 titles on the US PGA Tour, finished runner-up just a few weeks ago, and he's just a beautiful swinger of the golf club, a great iron player. We saw it yesterday with his opening round of 66 and just tread water a little bit today. But if he's challenging for the title on Sunday, it'll both be deserved and perhaps no surprise.
Yeah, he's a great character, but there's no doubt, Bruce, there is a competitor that burns under there as well, and it wouldn't be a surprise to see it come out this weekend. Bruce, there's some class lined up behind those 2 as well. Nick Cullen, the recent Australian Masters winner, at 5 under. Mark Leishman, a winner on the PGA Tour, at 4 under. But the one that's caught my eye, Robert Allenby, a resurgent Robert Allenby at 3 under. He's not in it, but he's not out of it. Really starting to play well again.
Well, 6 shots back over 36 holes is nothing in the overall scheme of things, and probably resurgent is the best way to describe Robert Allenby at present. He's had a pretty ordinary couple of years on the PGA Tour, but there have been 2 or 3 very good finishes of late. And as a 4-time winner of the event, he knows how to win the title, and he's often played well in Queensland and in Florida, these sort of conditions. So I would not be at all surprised, and I'd imagine the golfing public would not be all that surprised, if by Sunday afternoon he's there or thereabouts.
Yeah, and what an achievement it would be to win a 5th Joe Kirkwood
Absolutely.
Cup. Fascinating weekend about to unfold here at the Australian PGA Championship. We'll be back for round 3 from Royal Pines here tomorrow on the Gold Coast.